Hello, guys. Betting Advisors TV here. We're continuing with our player reviews. Today, we're going to be talking about Benoit Paire, another flamboyant, flashy, and hugely gifted French player uh, who seems to be starting to fulfill his potential at the age of 26. Benoit, for me, is the most or one of the most entertaining players to watch. He is very unpredictable, but what you can predict is his backhand. It's one of the best in the game for me. Uh, Looking purely from the attacking point of view, his cross court backhand is his best shot, which he uses as an approach shot going to the net a lot. He even likes to run around his forehand and hit backhands, which you can rarely see in men's tennis, purely because of the fact that forehand is usually the stronger shot in men's tennis. But it's not the case with Benoit. As I said, his backhand is world class, but you can't say the same about his forehand. It's kind of spinny. He rarely generates a lot of power with it. Sometimes he flattens it out, but he misses a lot of them long, and sometimes they don't even pass the middle of the net. And it's definitely the wing that opponent is looking for when playing Benoit, because it tends to break down at some stage of the match. One of his favorite shots is also a drop shot, which he tends to overuse in a game. I think I was watching him playing Berdych in French Open last year, and at one stage he just decided to play every shot as a drop shot. I counted 7 times in a row him playing drop shot, and it was a mental lapse from his side, which is not a rarity as well. He's got a great serve. He's quite tall, almost 2 meters tall, so it allows him to generate great power on his serve. Likes playing at the net, has some great skills. You could see some of the most extraordinary volley drop shots. If you could type the match between Benoit and Simon in Paris-Bercy last year on YouTube, he played 2 brilliant drop shot volleys back to back, even, I think. So have a go and look that up in YouTube. Promise you it's jaw dropping. But the thing that I want to talk about the most is Benoit's attitude. It seemed like it improved last year in some matches, but there's a lot of matches and a lot of time he just collapses mentally, and it's strange, and it's hard to understand sometimes. I would compare it with Fabio Fognini. They're both kind of similar. They can produce beautiful shots. They seem to be playing great, and then there's something happens, and they just go on a holiday, let's say for a set, or sometimes even for the whole match. Um, it's difficult to explain, but these mental lapses, I would say, are stopping Benoit from becoming a really, really great player, even a top tenor, in my opinion. This year is probably the last year, sorry, was the best year of his career. He had some great wins, beating Nishikori in the US Open, saving some match points, and coming back from 2 sets down was undoubtedly the best performance of his career to date, I think. Also winning his first title in Bastad, beating Robredo, was a huge win for him. He also played a final of Tokyo, which is 500 ATP tournament. Lost in the final against one of the best friends, Stanislas Wawrinka. So it was really a breakthrough year for him. And hopefully we'll see more of that in the future with Benoit, because he's a great, great player, but his mental strength is really not the best. So if he could improve that aspect, I think he could be a really, really dangerous player and could win a lot of tournaments and maybe become one of the best players in the world. He's really, really the player that I would pay money to watch, and hopefully he'll improve and fulfill all of his potential down the years. So thank you for listening, and please subscribe. See ya.